will look into supply chain, petrol, diesel, fertilizer, gas, price rise. They will take immediate decisions, and they will also keep in view the long. Uh, and I fully, I am very much hopeful that with the collective effort, we would be able to address the situation in a wholesome manner. Honorable Chairman, sir, the government is also ensuring that in the coming sowing season, the farmers do not face any shortage of fertilizer. The government has made necessary arrangements for that, and the government is continuously ensuring that the farmers do not face any problem about the supply of fertilizers. Here, I would once again like to assure the farmers of our country that the government is very much standing with them to tackle any situation that may arise because of this war. Sir, this house belongs to the states, and in coming days, this crisis is going to test us. And in order to come out successfully from this test, we would need support and cooperation from the states. And therefore, through this house, I would like to make some appeal to all the state governments at the time of crisis. It is very much important that the poor, the laborers, the migrants who are the most affected lot during any such crisis. Therefore, the benefit of PM Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana should reach the targeted population in time. And it is also very much important that proactive steps are taken to mitigate the problems of the migrant laborers. And I appeal to the state governments to do special arrangements for addressing such situations. And there is one more challenge towards which the state governments must focus themselves. During such a situation, the hoarders, the black marketeers become active. And whenever they get any such complaint, they should take immediate action. They should also ensure that that continuous supply of essential commodities does not get interrupted, and that is the responsibility of all the state governments. Honorable Chairman, sir, I would also like to make one more request to all the state governments that that this crisis may be a very deeper one, but it is our responsibility to keep the growth engine moving, and for that we would have to take all necessary measures. All necessary reforms should also not stop. This is also a great opportunity for the state governments. This is a great examination for Team India as such. And during the time of Corona, the states and the center, they came together to form a Team India, and we presented a beautiful model of administration and management to the world. And although we had parties of different ideologies in various other states, but we could come together for ensuring cooperation and for forming the spirit of Team India. And with the same spirit, we would have to work in this situation also. And all the state governments, if they come together with the center, the country can certainly effectively handle the situation that is arising out of this crisis. Honorable Chairman, sir, at this time of crisis, I must say that that it is a different type of problem. It is creating different type of problems, and it is posing different challenges to us. We need to show patience. We need to be calm at this situation, and then only we can handle the challenges that are besetting us.
Honorable Chairman, sir, as we are witnessing the situation is fluid.
23rd of March 2026 adopted the following motion
No,
in regard
after
to
the statement, let him come. Wait, let him.
in regard to
Let
Corporate
him-
Laws Amendment Bill 2026, that the bill further to amend the Limited Liability Partnership Act 2008 and the Companies Act 2013 be referred to a joint committee of the houses consisting of 21 members of this house to be nominated by the Honorable Speaker Lok Sabha and 10 members of Rajya Sabha to be nominated by Honorable Chairman Rajya Sabha, that in order to constitute a sitting of the joint committee, the quorum shall be as near as may be 1/3 of the total number of members of the joint committee, that the committee shall make a report to this house by the last day of the first week of monsoon session 2026, that in other respect, the rules of procedure and conduct of business of this house relating to parliamentary committees shall apply with such variations and modifications as the speaker may make, and that this house recommends to Rajya Sabha that Rajya Sabha do join the said joint committee and communicate to this house names of 10 members to be appointed by Rajya Sabha to the joint committee.
Sir, there is a tradition in the Rajya Sabha to seek clarification.
Wait. Let me give you my ruling. Honorable members, I draw your attention to the rule 251 of the rules of the procedure and conduct of the business in the Council of States, which permits a minister to make a statement on a matter of urgent public importance, with the stipulation that no questions shall be asked at the Dr. Dinesh Sharma ji.
धन्यवाद माननीय अध्यक्ष।
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, sir. Through the August House, I wish to put forth my views on the appropriation bill. It's not only a financial process, but it relates to the development journey of the country, and transparency and accountability it relates to. At the outset, I'd like to make it clear that this bill is needed to draw funds from the Consolidated Fund of India, and government has to do it, and it strengthens the spirit of the constitution where public monies are drawn with the approval of the public representatives and public, so to say. Sir, fiscal discipline is accorded topmost priority by this government. We have brought down fiscal deficit, and in a planned manner, expenditure has been met, and crores upon crores of rupees we have saved also. The opposition alleges all the time that we are increasing expenditure, but it doesn't tell that it is on infrastructure, on poor welfare, and also the development of the country, building the nation. And the biggest benefit of the budget provisions is going to the poorest of the poor, and we are making all out efforts for that. Free food distribution, Prime Minister's housing scheme, lakhs of beneficiaries are there, Ayushman scheme is there, and health facilities are available to the poor. So it's a social investment we are making for welfare of the people, and the situation has changed for the better. And the inherent idea is that we wish to be a developed India, Viksit Bharat, and $5 trillion economy also besides we want to become, and we need a very strong infrastructure for that. And in a very nice manner, it has been provided for through the budget allocations in the budget process, whether railways, airports, record investment has been made. Digital India, Startup India have been strengthened further. Honorable Chairman, sir, so many things are there. We used to see earlier, there were questions arising about corruption and inclusion of things that were unpalatable, and there were scams everywhere. But today we do not hear these things. We are working for sake of fiscal discipline, and the poor should be benefited through the schemes development we have to bring about. Honorable members, discussion is on. Please order in the house. Yes, Dinesh, please continue now.
यह हर क्षेत्र
So every sphere we have self-reliance encouraged. It's a very good thing that has been done. It's not only a budget process that we are undertaking, but it's a roadmap of brighter India. So I'm again and again indicating that when we compare, we find that it's a document presenting the dreams and aspirations of the country. Through aspiration, we are trying to bring development on the ground. Those who are in darkness can think of light. They only, like in India, make new India, brighter India. So that's what we are also doing. I come from Uttar Pradesh, sir. Uttar Pradesh never got anything during previous governments, and it was part of the Bimaru states. And today it's the same state which is the growth engine of the whole country now. So this is the categorical difference that you can see, because UPA government was there and things were different, and now NDA is there, things are entirely different. And $2 trillion economy in 2014 and $4 trillion economy we have crossed in 2026. 2010, the economy was there, and we are 2 times more than that now. We are not at the bottom. We are at the top, at fifth, fourth number. In 2014, 16 lakh crores it was. 2026, 50 lakh crore rupees. Now, three times more increase in budget allocations. If we analyze things, then capital expenditure 2014, 2 lakh crores it was. And today, if we see in 2026, it is 11 lakh crore rupees and more. Five times more increase has been registered, and it is because infrastructure is strengthened, and through that, other kinds of schemes that we are operating, they should be implemented. Earlier, the schemes were there on paper only, in files only. Now they are on the ground and implemented. Earlier, they used to is known for solutions. Compared to other states, it is advancing faster, and everywhere also you can see elsewhere also it is witnessed in other states. 30 lakh crores through DBT. See how it has been done. And now the poor people have seen some hope, and 25 crore people have come out of the BPL. Earlier, eradication of poverty was the main slogan. Now it has been no more there. Now in 2026, we are spending 1 lakh crore rupees for the poor people. Ayushman has benefited so many lakhs of people, and it is increasing. And in defense sector, Prime Minister was talking about most of the things we are manufacturing in our own country. In 2014, 2.2 lakh crore expenditure was there. Today it is 6.8 lakh crore rupees, and the provision has been made there for digital India and digital payment. Also, we are leading in the world. Technology global leader we have become in the world. This is the status we have got, and the transparency versus corruption, Colgate and all those corrupt practices and scams are no more there. Earlier, they were making headlines. Now, achievements are making headlines. Sir, the opposition is not concerned with the solution of the problems. They do not have problem about these things. They are experiencing it because it is happening without them, without corruption. So they have problem with regard to this. If we say we have changed the picture of the country, the scenario in the country because of our intentions. Earlier, people were talking of the conditions, situations prevailing, but today it is all on the ground. Resolve has been fulfilled, and the intention is on the ground. The budget is not only of the figures and statistics, a document containing all that, but it is the aspirations which it is reflecting of the people. After 2014, the country the economy, the development, all have taken flight, and whatever we have resolved, we have brought it on the ground, and commitment we have shown. Because of that, some people are facing these questions, and we are presenting the reply to all those questions regarding the problems. We are providing the solutions to all those problems. And I rise to support the appropriation bill. Some other things are there which I'd like to highlight besides, because times are changing. And budget, as I'm reiterating, is not only a document for financial statements, but also it is the reflection of changing India for the better. If you have a strong will, then there is a way also. Otherwise, those who have excuses, they are found in the apex level of parliament also, at that level also. Sir, I was a student once, and I was fortunate that I topped in my grades, and I was a friend there. Let me tell you, like opposition treasure benches these days, every time he used to find fault, and he himself was not doing anything. When I got grades, he was finding fault. Are you a cheater? He would say. Now, what is happening? Similar things. Opposition is finding fault. They don't look at the wholesome development that we are bringing about, hard work that we are putting in, transparency that we are bringing in. We have changed everything. The opposition says, how come? But diplomacy has proved once again in difficult times also prevailing today. We do not intimidate anyone nor get intimidated ourselves. We protect our national interests. That is why almost all countries, they are for India. Even Ukraine, you'd see the Russian president visited India. US is also talking to us. Israel and Iran, they are fighting among themselves, but they are friends. Ukraine also talks to us like that. All countries are looking up to us. Why? Because we have done it, and Viksit Bharat we want to have, and we want to realize that dream because we are putting in all out effort, and through them we are going to realize this dream also across the globe. We are getting reputation. We are being heard, we are being seen. The country is moving ahead. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
सरफराज अहमद जी, डॉक्टर सरफराज अहमद जी. महोदय.
Thank you, sir. The discussion is going on the appropriation bill. I also want to say a few things. Yes, please continue. Your mic is on, please. Sarfaraz Ahmed sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I know, sir. Sir, some of our treasury benches friends have been presenting detailed statements, figures, statistics also they are quoting. I want to say, sir, that okay, you are demanding things here for certain projects to be implemented, and there is a system, and this process is to be culminated. It will happen. But what is the reason that so much you have surrendered on behalf of various departments? You have not been able to spend money. You have to surrender money, and then again you make demands. What is this? And had there been all-round development after 2014, as you are pointing out, what is the reason then that the poor people should have opportunities? They would have had opportunities, and everything would have been in place. People did not give you majority.
The people of India did not give any majority to you, and you had to form an alliance government. It's true that people didn't vote for them because they had not done anything, but you also didn't get any majority. People also did not support you fully. So you should not only indulge in talks, and there should be more work. Yesterday, our coal minister was saying, and I was there in the house, he talked of so much of development. I come from a coal-based area. You say that coal was allotted only on paper, and the outsourcing that you're doing, and the sourcing companies that you have brought, and therefore you won't get anything by only talking. Uh, we belong to a small party. We are not given enough time. We want Sabka Saath, Sabka Vishwas. Our health minister said that aims in Jharkhand, justice will be done to that. And we hope they have asked us to wait for 10 years. We are going to do that. And therefore, sir, they talk of piped drinking water to every household. You made the scheme and you gave money, and you are saying that state governments have to do that. Contractors have gone from one state to another, and they looted public money, and they ran away. There have been many problems, but no inquiries being done. The money that you are giving is being wasted. It should be ensured that proper is properly utilized on development. That will be in everybody's interest, and people are going to decide in coming days whether you have done something for development or not. I would like you to communicate these sentiments to the government. Thank you, Dr. Sarfaraz. Honorable Sri Ramji. Thank you, Honorable Deputy Chairman, sir, for having allowed me to speak on the appropriation number 2 bill. I would like to thank Honorable Mayawati ji for giving me the opportunity. I would like to draw the attention of the government to certain major things. The fund for SC/ST development as per their population. What is being observed is that in many states, I'm not isolating any one state, this SC/ST fund is fixed as per the ratio of population, but that money is not spent. And finally, what happens is that in February and March, that money is transferred to some other items. So I want the government to take this very seriously. This money should be spent on the welfare of SC/ST people. And let me raise another very important issue. Our guest lecturers in universities and colleges and institutes, the guest lecturers, they keep on working for 10 to 15 years, and they become middle-aged, and after 25 years of service, they are told that their services are being terminated now at action of Cs and STs, and there has been a provision that 50% of allotment will be made to general category students, and the students of SCs, ST communities, they are not getting allotment in these hostels. If you want to make hostels for general category students, we don't have any problem. The SC, ST development fund should be spent on the poor people. Uh, Students of these committees, they are not able to get admission. So in such cases, I would like to make a request to the government that the poor children of SCs and the should be given admission on zero fees in all educational institutions. And I would like to say two things about the situation in West Asia. You have to speak on the bill. All this is related with the provision of this bill only. The oil that we are buying these days is with the money that is spent from the taxpayers' money. We should not come under pressure of any country. If we had not stopped buying oil from Iran, we would not have been forced to buy oil at the rate of $110 per barrel. I want the government to take all the issues that I have raised very seriously. And we know that GST is imposed on the pesticides which the farmers buy. All the companies are involved that they are bringing new salt. Which are so expensive, and farmers.
Sitaramanji, this appropriation bill transforms the Union Budget 2026-27 into actionable reality. This bill has been passed after rigorous parliamentary procedures. The demands for grants were guillotined in the Lok Sabha and later returned by the Rajya Sabha after detailed deliberations. This bill also empowers the government to allocate resources to national priorities and promote inclusive growth and sustainable development. Public capital expenditure has reached a historic high of 12.20 lakh crore, which is more than 4 times the level recorded in 2017 and 18. This demonstrates the government's unwavering commitment to building a Viksit Bharat by 2047. The creation of an economic stabilization fund with an allocation of 57,381 crore further strengthens India's resilience against global economic uncertainties. What makes this appropriation bill truly transformative is its strong focus on social equity and inclusive welfare. It aims to uplift women, empower youth, eradicate poverty, support marginalized communities, and accelerate the development of the northeastern region. I would like to elaborate on these areas. Sir, women are the backbone of our nation's progress. The gender budget for 2026-27 has been enhanced to 5.01 lakh crore, marking an increase of over 11% compared to the previous year. This allocation forms nearly 9.4% of the total union budget and stands as the highest ever gender-focused expenditure in India's history. Under women-specific schemes, flagship programs such as the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Gramin and Urban, Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihoods Mission, and Mission Shakti have received significant financial support. These initiatives aim to provide housing, security, financial independence, clean energy access, and social protection to millions of women. A revolutionary initiative introduced in this budget is the establishment of self-help entrepreneur marts, she-marts. These community-owned retail outlets will enable lakhs of women women-led self-help groups to evolve from microfinancing networks into technologies, creating dignified employment opportunities while improving care services for the elderly and differently abled. Nutrition and welfare schemes for women and children have also been strengthened. Food fortification programs under the Supplementary Nutrition Scheme and direct benefit transfers under girl child welfare schemes will significantly improve maternal and child health outcomes. These measures are not mere allocations. They are instruments of transformation. They promote financial independence, safety, health security, and dignity for every woman. This bill ensures that the dream of Lakpati Didi becomes a reality and guarantees that funds meant for women empowerment are utilized efficiently. India's youth represents the driving force of our nation's future. The budget 2026-27 is proudly youth-centric. Recognizing their aspirations and potential, significant allocations have been made for skill development, employment generation, and education reforms. The Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana has received a substantial boost to expand skill training programs across diverse sectors. Emerging fields such as animation, visual effects, gaming, and comics are being promoted through these specialized content creator labs in thousands of schools and colleges. These initiatives aim to prepare millions of young professionals for the global digital economy. Special skill development programs have also been designed for the Divyangjan, enabling them to secure employment in high-demand sectors like information technology, hospitality, and manufacturing. This reflects the government's commitment to inclusive development. Higher education infrastructure is also receiving strong support. University townships are being developed near industrial corridors to promote industry and academia collaborations. Artificial intelligence-driven learning platforms will equip students with future-ready technological skills. The government has also introduced major employment initiatives under national development missions. Large-scale public and private sector employment opportunities will be generated, promoting entrepreneurship and innovation among youth. these initiatives aim to transform job seekers into job creators. When we pass this appropriation bill, we invest in the dreams of millions of young Indians. From rural villages, electrification programs have received increased funding to ensure dignified living standards for economically weaker sections. The agriculture sector has also been prioritized with strong financial support for farmers, particularly small and marginal landholders. Investments in irrigation, crop diversification, modern technology, and agri-entrepreneurship will boost rural incomes and productivity. A saturation approach has been adopted to ensure that every eligible beneficiary receives full welfare support, whether in the form of ration cards, housing assistance, pensions, or skill training. These guarantees that no deserving citizen is left behind. This bill is not merely about government expenditure, it represents a promise to uplift the most vulnerable sections of society and ensure equitable development. In advancing social justice, India's constitution envisions equality and protection for scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, other backward classes, minorities, and persons with disabilities. This budget reinforces that commitment through targeted allocations and welfare schemes. Dedicated development programs for tribal communities continue to receive strong support, particularly for vulnerable tribal groups living in remote areas. Educational scholarship for scheduled caste and scheduled tribe students will continue to promote access to higher education. Assistive technology and rehabilitation services for Divyangjan are being expanded. Modern centers for assistive devices will improve mobility, independence, and quality of life for the differently abled citizens. Entrepreneurship programs for women belonging to scheduled castes and scheduled tribes and minority communities will promote financial inclusion and self-reliance. Through this bill, the government strengthens its resolve to deliver social justice and ensure equal opportunities to all sections of society. There's a special focus on the northeastern region as the gateway to India's growth. The northeastern region is an integral part of India's cultural and economic fabric. Recognizing its strategic and developmental importance, the government has made substantial allocations for the region's growth. Infrastructure projects focusing on roads, connectivity, power supply, water resources, and tourism are being accelerated. Special schemes aim to promote local industries, ecotourism, and skill development among the youth. Healthcare and educational institutions in the region are being strengthened to provide better services. Vocational training institutions and programs tailored to local needs will enhance the employment opportunities. Agriculture and allied sectors such as horticulture, bamboo industry, agar wood, and high-value crops are being promoted to increase rural prosperity. Enhanced connectivity through railway, highways, and digital infrastructure will integrate the region more closely with the national markets. These initiatives ensure that the Northeast transforms from a peripheral region into a powerful engine of India's development growth. Sir, The appropriation number 2, Bill 2026,
has been reduced from 302 crores in 2024-25 to 0.06 crores in 26-27 budget estimate, a 99.998% cut. So the Parliamentary Standing Committee had in fact suggested that over 3,400 crore rupees scholarship funds was withheld between 23-24 and 25-26 to punish the students who had indulged in some sort of a malpractices in the concerned states like UP, Rajasthan and MP. While in states like Kerala, where the fraud was negligible, the minority students who were supposed to get these particular benefits were penalized for administrative failures of the other states, sir. Sir, Maulana Azad Educational Foundation and the Madrasa Modernization Scheme, sir, the allocation was reduced to zero, sir. That is the first time in the history that the allocation was reduced to zero, sir. So I asked the Honorable Finance Minister as to whether this silence is actually a fiscal necessity or it is because of the ideological instructions, sir. Sir, on the fisheries aspect, sir, I come from Kerala, sir. So the economic zone rules, sir, which was notified on 4th of November 24-25, introduces a corporate mother and child vessel model with mid-sea transshipment that Kerala's Fisheries Department formally warned in September 2025, which will destroy the coastal landing economies. While the CMFRI, which is the established body, sir, has said that India's fishing fleet already operates at nearly triple its sustainable limit. Sir, yet this document, sir, accelerates deep sea targets from 1 lakh tons to 10 lakh tons by 2028, which is not a fisheries policy, but a dispossession program dressed in the language of blue economy. Sir, another area of deep concern in which this appropriation bill does not find any mention is the West Asia crisis, sir. Now, if the reports are to be believed, sir, Pakistan is supposed to mediate, sir, and they're mediating, in fact, between Iran and the United States, sir. In fact, where is our foreign policy gone, sir? It is, in fact, a shame as far as we are concerned, because we are the person, in fact, in the foreign policy who should have taken the lead, sir, and because the kind of historical ties which we had with Iran, sir. Now, sir, there are a lot of issues with regard to this West Asia crisis. The issue is that, sir,
Mr. Birana, we are discussing appropriation bill.
Yes, I'm coming to that, sir.
Policy.
I'm saying that, sir, 2,16,893 crores in remittances flow annually from this particular area, sir, particularly from our expats, sir. Now, sir, the energy consumption, sir. Now, at least in the appropriation bill, sir, there has to be some allocation for these displaced persons who will come over from the West Asia to India, sir. I'm concluding, sir. So therefore, sir, there is a huge, there is a budget that hollows out minorities, corporatizes oceans, ignores a remittances crisis, exempt polluters from scrutiny. And abandon small holders while announcing corridors and capex multipliers is not a budget for India.
I would like to thank Honorable PM and Honorable FM, and the reason that is that in the announcement in this budget, the policy and the priorities that is there, it brings about need aspects, for new dimensions for the countrymen. And it is unprecedented that in such a situation where definiteness is not there and this budget has come still in that situation, it has been prepared with all the details, as is said for Churchill, that Churchill was the Prime Minister of war, and as our Honorable PM has come, and during his tenure, he had to face many wars, like the war of COVID. A virus came from China. We had nothing to do with that, but we all know how much we had to go through. Similarly, when attacks happened in Kashmir on us and we had to do Operation Sindoor, we did not perpetrate anything, but we had to face all that. And the war that is going on between Iran, Israel, and America. And it is very unfortunate that Pakistan is attacking. We never wanted war. We have never violated environmental concerns, yet things come up due to which this crisis situation things come to us. And as Honorable PM has brought forth this budget, I would like to congratulate him, and we request, and I request the opposition also, that they should understand this and they should get out of the bigotry. And many have said good words that due to the situation that is arising in the global scenario, and it has some effect on our country also, I would like to put forth a few points. But before that, I would like to say that it is very unfortunate that in this time of crisis, our opposition are standing by the government, just us, and our Honorable PM faced that very well, and due to that, even after that, we have no difficulties today despite all that crisis. In Kashmir also, the terrorist attack that happened, we had to face a lot. And at present, in the West Asia, the struggle that is going on amongst Iran, Israel, and the US, Honorable PM has assured the country regarding the energy supplies, and I believe that we will successfully wade through this situation. Honorable PM has clearly stated that despite the situation in the West Asian part, we have no energy crisis, and we have 53 lakh metric tons petroleum available, and more than 65 million tons is being amassed. And it is very important that to get to self reliant India. The targets have been fixed. I would like to attract the attention of the House and Khargeji that the carbon capture CCUS, the proposed first mention that is there under which in the coming 5 years, 20,000 crore rupees would be invested. And how it, the carbon is emitted and how that would be done in the long term. Our Honorable PM has provided for that too. The chemicals and in that area to maintain long-term energy supplies, it would be ensured in this line for 26-27, 7,85,000, 7.85 lakh crore rupees defense budget has been earmarked, which is 15% more than the last time. 14.7% of that, which has modernization and indigenous production, this has been prioritized. This is the vision of our Honorable PM, that he understands what is there looming large, and this should be needed, that the defense budget must be increased, and this is how he has done, because we never know what crisis situation may come up in future. Similarly, 2,19,306 crore rupees for modern equipment, weapons, and for the Navy also, and for the DRDO, the promotion has been given. When our Honorable PM gave the slogan of Make in India, many opposition leaders mocked that, but today we see that due to Make in India, our country is becoming self-reliant, and in this crisis also we are becoming self-reliant, be it energy, defense, or other areas. In regarding basic infrastructure, which is the mainstay, I would like to congratulate the Finance Minister and PM for that. The long-term interest keeping that in mind, and giving and taking efforts for that is indeed worth appreciating. I would like to say that I come from the Jain community. In our Jain religion, it is said that non-violence is the greatest religion, and through this house today, I would like to say, and through the ambassadors, I would like to say, through you, I would like to say, if it can reach the right people, that the violent situation that is there in the world, the hospitals are attacked, the students are attacked, and the areas of civilian inhabitants are attacked. Our Lord Mahavir's message must go out that non-violence is the best religion. And one more thing is there in our Jain religion, that self-control is life, and it is very important for us that we live in a controlled manner, in a balanced manner. And through you, sir, I want to submit, and as PM has said that we must have self-control, discipline, and due to the uncontrollable situation and people's thinking of amassing more and more wealth, the situation that is created due to that, it is indeed problematic. So whatever facilities we are getting easily, we should take, and we should not thinking of amassing 20 cylinders, and if the others nearby do not have cylinders, then you cannot live in harmony. So in this situation of crisis, we all should strengthen the hands of our honorable PM, and I would request the media also that just showing one-sided picture of the fuel crisis, such pictures and such misleading pictures should not spread, and so that people's anxieties grow. Our state governments that are there and the other governments that are there, I would like to request that in their states they should pay heed to it, that such kind of black marketing should not be there, unnecessary amassing should not be there, and in the situation of crisis, if they do that, stringent measures must be taken, strict action must be taken against them. And you gave me this opportunity. I would like to thank you, and I would like to thank the government once again.
The next speaker is Srimati Mahua Maji.
माननीय सभापति महोदय,
Thank you, Honorable Vice Chairman, sir. In this discussion of the appropriation bill, I would like to state that this is not only a financial process, but it is also a symbol of the responsibility through which we keep a check on the expenditure of even ₹1 of the citizens. Unfortunately, the way it is being presented, it is only a formality, and it is indeed concerning that the responsibility of the parliament that should be fixed, it is getting smaller and smaller. The parliamentary inquiry is getting weakened. Without inquiry, if we let the expenditure done, it is wrong, and the off-budget borrowings are indeed concerning issues. If the government is shrouding the actual financial problem and spending, it is wrong on the part of the public also, especially in the context of Jharkhand. I'd like to say that it is such a state that it provides all kinds of minerals, coal, iron ore, and other energy, but when it comes to allocation, we do not get the appropriate share, and it is indeed unfortunate that the state which makes the country strong, it struggles for basic amenities. In the Jharkhand government is still doing works for public welfare, be it water supply or social welfare measures, but not getting funds from the government in time. With the implementation of such schemes face problems. I would also like to say that the tribal-led states, we do not find a special approach. Can this house not pay heed to the thing that the underprivileged strata of the society need attention, and the state that provides mineral for the country, be it the coal, iron ore, or other important minerals, it stands third from the last. And is it not wrong that the people there are so poor and deprived? The CM of Jharkhand, Hemant Soren ji, has taken this resolution to make the state #1 in the country, and all the kinds of schemes, be it Maya Yojana, Guruji Credit Card Yojana, Poto Khel Yojana, Phulo Jhano Ashirwad Yojana, all kinds of schemes, the government is not giving funds for all that, and this is indeed wrong. For the royalty for coal, they have still not got it. Under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, 8 lakh residences were requested for, and Hemant Soren ji launched the Abu Awas Yojana, under which 3 rooms houses were provided under that.
बढ़ रही है
So today, prices are rising in the country, and employment is a big problem for the country. Rural economy is in peril, but we were thinking that state government will get some assistance from central government. Sir, appropriation bill is not only about an approval of expenditure, it is also about expenditure in people's welfare. So I will request upon the union government that in time and due financial assistance should reach state governments, and then state of Jharkhand should be meted with justice. With this, sir, I conclude, and as of in the current form of this bill, I object on that, and I conclude.
Today.
धन्यवाद सभापति महोदय.
Thank you, Vice Chairman. Sir, today, sir, in this August House, I possible for this repatriation. Then, sir, economy is obviously important for us, and I am seeing that what is being done for our economy, for oil, for gas, and for fertilizer, we have to keep ourselves self-reliant in these things. And because 21 countries were the destinations from where we were doing import previously, but now 41 such destinations are there, and we are expanding our import basket, and big steps are being taken for all this. Honorable Prime Minister has said that we are going to increase our refining crude oil storage capacity as well, and we will not remain dependent only on handful of country. We are also giving importance to PNG. We are also giving importance to other alternative means of and sources of energy. So all these steps will make India more self-reliant, and this is our responsibility that we do this in these difficult times. Honorable Prime Minister is taking all sorts of initiatives, and 70,000 crore is the corpus which is worth of the domestic manufacture of aircrafts, and that aircraft building in our own country is also giving strength to our country. In what way we can strengthen our military might, that is also being thought upon. And sir, we are also manufacturing weapons in our own country, so this is also one more step towards self-reliance. Then rare earth minerals are also being considered. On one side, when the whole of the world is affected by these war times, on other side, India is largely unaffected by these difficult times. We are marching towards development, and as Honorable Prime Minister has said here that this bill is going to give us more financial muscle for Viksit Bharat objective, and Viksit Bharat objective, which is to be fulfilled by 2047. This is going to be one more step towards that direction. And Baba Sahib Ambedkar, who is also Bharat Ratna, his ideas are reflecting in this bill, and Prime Minister has also touched upon those ideas, and in PM Garib Kalyan Yojana, such schemes are also working. These schemes have benefited people of this country in Corona times. Such schemes are working even still now, and all the ministers
all the members in this August House have been appealed by Honorable Prime Minister that everything possible under our might should be done. Nobody should go to the bed with a hungry stomach. So I salute this inclusive